Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turan. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Nedved! He's got away with one there. Doku. And it's Nedved. And that's really well manoeuvred. Threads. Can he finish? Rodri gets rid without sophistication. And he's searching. He's had a shot! And we have our very first corner. Ferdinand tries to clear. Now it's Doku. Lewis. Header! There it is! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
It's come to nothing. Rivaldo. Rodri cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Rivaldo. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nedved! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Rodri conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Doku. Turan. And the counter is on. For Nesta. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ferdinand. Ambitious ball here. Cruyff. Strong running down that left flank. And here's the chance to counter. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for the run.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that has put paid to that. Doku. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's in on goal. Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Otto. Nice control. And this is Ronaldinho. And this is Nedved. Brilliantly cut out. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out wide. Grimaldo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Thuram. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Neymar. And it's Seedorf.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nesta goes sliding in. Neymar. He's having a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
So we're into the second 45. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doku looking to be a menace in the final third. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Rivaldo. Shoots! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Seedorf. And it's Neymar. And here's Suarez. And this is Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's on it. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Nedved. Barella. Nicely shaped ball. Not the most convincing of passes.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nesta. And it's Ronaldinho. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Thuram. Milan finding their passes. Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. That's a little off target. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Drilled in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Numero 13.
Raul.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Morientes.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Roberto Carlos.
It's a mighty
Il numero
effort.
14. Il numero
Oh,
4.
nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Ronaldinho. Ferdinand. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney. Yamal. Look at the space. Big chance! And that would have won it.
Szoboszlai has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Thuram with the clearance. Spread it left. Place it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Back when it goes. He's tried one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Barella really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nesta. It's Seedorf. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Roberto Carlos.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
This is Rooney. Seedorf. There will be 4 extra minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Szoboszlai. Rooney. And the keeper beats it away. Rooney. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a guardare il maxi schermo per alcune indicazioni da parte delle forze dell'ordine. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5. Lascia il campo per il
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Turan. That could spell trouble. And he's got Morientes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Morientes fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
In he goes again! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that is a little undercooked. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Iniesta. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Morientes! Oh, should have put that away. They're up to 5 corners now. Over to the left. Now it's Szoboszlai. Decent chance! Nesta. Now he's got space here. Dink through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Half-time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Eto'o. Nedved. Milan are looking to break at pace. Ferdinand makes the interception. Yamal, can he get on the end of this? He is through here! And that is masterful defending. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And that has left him in a heap. Probing pass. Thuram calmly anticipates. Rooney has been caught there, it's a foul. Szoboszlai with a real chance here.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded.
Szoboszlai! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And that has been cleared. And it's Roberto Carlos.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Rooney. Nesta. And that's good. That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.